case you're not even going to click on it. Let's grab a beer real quick. These are Canadian.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Oh, wow. What a hat.
You
I
ready?
got the hat.
So great
got
that the great Vinny
unbelievable.
Cash, the great and powerful Vinny Cash made that song for us. And now I'm at his house, folks. And come to know fact that he never told me he actually had Chad Zumock over here, which is hilarious. And Chad
Really a
says, yeah.
stirring revelation.
Yeah, I had no idea that Chad was sitting in the same chair that I was sitting in while having fajitas.
Hallowed ground. Did you who was there first? Was he there before you and Cabana King?
No, this was like 2 weeks ago.
Whoa! Oh, I
Yeah,
think Chad did mention that on some show. Now that you say it, to be
he did. Okay, yeah. So I wasn't sure about it,
well, I guess I
but
didn't know
no,
he was
I'm
at the
at the
house. He
great,
said he was hanging
powerful,
out.
powerful, powerful Vinny Cash's house. I mean, when I say powerful, I mean powerful, folks. I mean, it's insane what's happening out here. Truthfully,
It is insane. You are in Utah, Vinny Cash's house. I'm fresh back from vacation. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Where do we even? We got to start with.
I mean, how was the mancation? Did you guys have drugs? Did you drink
Oh
or?
boy, oh boy.
What
There
was,
was drugs and alcohol, to be absolutely sure.
I
I
mean,
know.
I'm sure Mead was, packing some acid because that's all he ever done.
Well, in Mead's defense, I packed the acid this time. Mead
Oh,
packed other.
nice.
Mead packed other things. We went for a nice acid-laced swim at 5 in the morning as the sun rose over the great North Atlantic, the man's ocean, as we call it.
I did the same thing yesterday in Vinny Cash's pool. I just hopped on in.
Oh my God! Yeah. So at the great Vinny Cash. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Vinny keeps posting pictures of you passed out. His wife thinks he's gay. I'm gay.
I mean, we do look totally gay on when we're floating in the pool, but who cares?
Now, are you doing more work at his house this time, or is this a
I was
leisure?
supposed to, but we haven't gotten to it yet because we've just been drinking and doing drugs the entire time.
Did Mr. Echo come through?
I told Vinny before I flew here. I said, "Mr. Echo cannot come unless he brings it back." I literally told him that.
They've been waiting. You've been waiting for 2 years for that Mr. Echo bag. At this point,
Well, no, it's been. We were here last summer. That's when we were trying to get the bag. But yeah, no, I told Vinny. I said he's not allowed to come hang out with us unless he has the bag.
yeah, he doesn't. The bag boy, Mr. Echo. So what? So you haven't done any work. Now, have you guys left the house? Have you left the compound? Now
Oh,
the
we
only compound.
definitely left the compound and went and got some things done.
Yep.
We saw Tim Dillon. We went to that show. He was funny, hilarious.
Did
His
he?
opener
What did he have to
sucked.
say about the podcast? What did he have to say about our show? What's his favorite episode? Who's his favorite? What did he think?
Who's your favorite guest? I know he hates Husey.
Vinny, Tim Dillon does.
He's not funny.
Who's your favorite guest?
On your show,
Yeah.
you ever have a guest?
Yeah, guests
No,
are gay.
we don't
Thank you.
need guests.
No, guests are
We don't need
gay.
guests.
Guests are a cop out, just like clip watching and stream sniping. We don't get.
No, we went and got some whores, and it was
Guests are gay.
Allegedly.
we're gonna go get allegedly we would get some whores, and we're gonna get some more later.
Now, what did Tim Dillon have to say about our show? I know he watches, so
I didn't get a chance to meet him, dude. The place was packed.
He was probably trying to
But
meet
I
you.
definitely know he watches for sure.
Yeah.
And because he was talking about ball bags and all that stuff on his show the other day.
Yeah,
And
it's not it's a little suspect that everybody's talking about ball bags and hogs and pieces of shit, and we've been
dude, it's very suspect that how
mm-hmm,
everybody's talking about the same shit that we're talking about.
mm-hmm.
What was it that I sent you the other day from Tommy Pope's show? They were talking about something that we've been talking about for months. It's crazy.
Oh right, yeah, they were talking about man ponds on Stuff
Yeah,
Island just 2 weeks ago. I've been on the man pond train for years, as our returning
at
guests
least 2
know.
years, as I know. I would say 3 years, probably.
Well, listen, people don't leave their house enough. You obviously have left a house. You're in somebody else. You've been in somebody else's house. I've been all over the East
I mean,
Coast.
yeah. Normally, I live in a trailer, but right now I'm at Vinny Cash's mansion. So
Now, I talked to one of our correspondents, Kelly P, just earlier today, and she wanted to know how the trailer was doing. Is it back on the blocks? Has it been fixed? Is it livable?
it's definitely on the block. It's not so the front part of it is not on the blocks, but I have it stationary before I came,
Okay.
and yeah, it's definitely livable. It's not rocking, but hey, listen, folks, if the trailer's rocking, don't come a knocking. That's all I
No,
got to say. Yeah,
I don't knock anyway.
dude, I've already had sex in the thing twice. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching.
Whoa. What were the size? How big? What's the size? What was the size of it?
Well, the first one was really hot, and then, dude, the second one was very, very, very hot, and
Oh.
she basically told me that my comments she couldn't live with. So I was like, okay. I said, "Faggot, nigga, you're too much around her." So
Well, what are you gonna do? I thought you were gonna say she was very, very, very big. That would have been funnier.
oh no, no, I've never been with a, I've never dated a big woman. I've just dated women who get big after I date them.
Right. That there's an epidemic of these 100%. They get comfortable and they just put on happy weight, and then they say they have a thyroid problem. It's the way of the
Right,
modern
right,
woman.
yeah. Then they start taking pills and shit. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Every fat woman has a thyroid problem. Right.
Yeah.
PCOS.
Listen, it's not
Yeah.
rocket science. You burn more calories than you put in, and that's it. Period. Stop. There's no tricks. You tricks. But there was some big old woman, the White Trash Riviera of Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, where I was.
You
There
throw
was
those legs up?
There were no legs thrown up. However, I did.
I mean, I remember my arms used to get sore from throwing up big legs.
I did throw legs at probably almost a 100-degree angle when I got back, almost 180 degrees when I got back, but I did not do that in the White Trash Riviera. I did, however, I tweeted it. It got a lot of play. I did, however, get thrown out of a casino at Hampton Beach, the Hampton Beach
Oh,
Casino
really?
and Ballroom. Oh, yeah.
Nice. What'd you do to get almost thrown out?
I really didn't do much. I hate to tell you guys. I don't know. My theory is maybe I was on some camera stumbling when I came in or having too much fun, but I was totally fine. I was actually talking to a nice young lady. Her name was Elena, but we called her Big Al because she had real man vibes about her. So I
Dude,
called her
do you
Big
remember the
Al.
original Big Al?
Oh well, yeah, Big Al of Atlantic City, sure.
Yeah, good.
Greatest limo driver of all time. Knows where all the mama sans are. But yeah, I was talking up. I met this girl, Elena, aka Big Al. We were just chopping it up. She liked my beautiful hair, of course, and my tan. My tan was unbelievable these days. And
It is out of control.
so I went. I was just talking at a bar. And I was waiting on a drink, and I grabbed her, and the nice don't show your back. And the nice bartender said, "Oh, sorry, I can't serve you." I was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right." Literally, I didn't even order a drink yet. And
I almost got kicked out of a place the other night. I can't remember where it was, but or what I did. But I was basically just asking about pea size, And Vinny's very, very careful about his Uber ratings.
Yeah.
So he hates it whenever I get in the Uber and I immediately start talking about pea size.
Well, you got to know who's driving you around.
No, they look like they're gonna get offended.
Yeah, yeah. But other than that, dude, it's been a great experience so far. I'm gonna be here till Friday,
Wow.
and we're gonna continue to do shows, get drunk, and snort coke and snort Adderalls.
Yeah, it's good, clean fun. Nothing more American than that. It is white boy summer. Do a couple drugs. I mean, listen, if nobody dies, then really, what's the big deal? It's all a good fun time.
Right. It's also ball bag summer. So ball
100%.
bags have been shown multiple times already. I think I showed my ball bag at the comedy club the other night at Wise Guys, and because I was
Did it
wearing
get a
these short
laugh?
shorts, because you always wear them above the knee, and that's what I was doing, and my fucking piece was hanging out.
Vinny Cash is in the chat, who's also in your house, and he says this is the longest you've been awake since Friday.
Oh yeah, he's been timing how long I could stay awake.
67 minutes is the record.
Yeah, 67 minutes. I guess that's the record so far.
We might break the record here today, folks.
No, I mean we already broke it.
Unbelievable. Oh no. Wait. Ah, God, I'm gonna break this
Yeah, we
fucking.
got the super. We got. Do we have any super chats going on?
No,
There?
no. I was just looking at Vinny Cash. I don't really care about any of this. We don't. The thing is, we don't bend the knee, which I think a lot of the people who.
The only time I've been in the knee is when I'm getting my ass ate, which I had for the first time the other day.
Really?
Yeah,
Hold on, I
we
gotta
paid.
go.
We paid a substantial amount of money to get my ass ate.
Hold on, I got a delivery. I gotta acquire. I'll be BRB.
All right.
Do
Well,
talk to Vinny off camera about stuff.
yeah. I mean, in the meantime, I got Bruce Willis posters in the background. This is just one of the greatest shows ever. Probably the number one podcast on the planet, folks. If you guys are really about it, go get your ass ate. I'm telling you guys, go get your ass ate if you can. If you can afford to get it, do it. Come on some feet. Come on, somewhere random, and get your ass ate. And do a cannonball in a pool. Do a cannonball. I mean, it's white boy summer. It's ball bag summer, and that's what it is. It's true. It's truthfully, it's crazy what's happening out there. So yeah, now stay silent because it's just as funny as if I'm speaking. I could barely,
Sucks.
huh?
Show sucks.
It blows, right? Show stinks. I might just hang up, and get off the show, and pass out again. Thank you to everybody who's posting the amazing photos. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave.
I leave for 2 minutes, and Ski Mask is gone. What did I miss? You guys got to tell me what I missed, I guess. In the what was I gonna say? Where do I even start? Really, I haven't even got it. In the meantime, I mean, I think most people saw it. The numbers, like I always say, were unbelievable that are coming across my desk on the live streams we did for New Hampshire. Of course, the epic, never before seen, no other show doing anything close to it. We ran out of gas on a boat on a lake, and we had to be rescued by a stolen pontoon. That's up on YouTube. We did another live stream live from Hampton Beach on the porch, overlooking the White Trash Riviera. That's on the Patreon now. And then we also did another live stream out on the town in Dover, New Hampshire, also only available on the Patreon. The only one I left up for the freeloaders is the epic boat stream, just because for historical reasons. So get there now. It's also unbelievable the numbers that have been coming across my desk. I do have to thank all the people for the last month. My God, new records being set on the 21st, of course, the YouTube payday. But that's not what we're about. Yeah, really, these other shows are quite pathetic with what's happening. I mean, it's really reaching new lows, unfortunately, when you're talking about what rivalries super chatters have with other super chatters. I don't know if I've ever seen anything gayer. You should all be ashamed of yourself for caring about that. The fact that more people aren't calling out Kevin and others for caring or giving a fuck what these other people care about other people is embarrassing. I mean, the show Saturday night, they just talked about a drawing Ray did for 4 hours. It was funny for maybe 10 minutes, and then I just kept fast forwarding 10 minutes and was like, okay, this is just high school. I mean, literally what Kevin used to rail against. Good-natured ribbing. They did it for 4 hours. I'm even starting to turn on the sorcerer. He's kind of turned into a bit of a hack. I don't even know if it's just a guy who's good at Googling. I mean, he doesn't give any real analysis. It's all pretty basic stuff he says. He just uses words that are big to you common mongoloids. And like I said to Ski before, you know, we don't bend the knee. We refuse to bend the knee. We can cuck it up like all these other guys sucking super chatters' dicks. But that's, at the end of the day, that's not fair to you. I'm not going to suck anybody's cock just because they have money. That's selling out in my world. So enjoy that. Enjoy it. But I'm not, as always, as we never have, we're not going to bend the knee. We're going to do our show. And if you like the show as you've always done it, and if you like the show as all done it, you throw a couple bucks. And but the last thing we're going to do is make a whole show about super chats, much less clip watching. I'd rather just leave my house. Yes. Oh, my God. The boogie boarding that went on this weekend. Unbelievable. 60-degree water. You can't pry me out. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just waiting for another shoe to fall that'll never fall for MLC. But I know I'm not the only one. It's the clip watching it's just boring at this point. I really don't care. As I've always said, the only parties that care is the parties getting it, which is Kevin or whoever's getting the money, and then the people sending it. So yeah, I'm not a sellout. I'm not a cuck. I'm an alpha. Not going to suck anybody's cock. You know, listen, Chad's out here sucking people. Chad's getting $500 at a clip. These guys are sending other people hundreds of dollars. So like I said, we could be here and play the game like all these other people and just suck viewers' cock, but that's gay. And unlike Kevin, we're not going to change the format of our show. That's not the show. The whole show is hating everything and everyone, and more chaos and more chaos. My hat was was absolutely making waves. We might have to put this on the merch site. I stole this from a wedding 2 weeks ago, and I'm never taking it off. This is me now. I wear hats. Mostly wear this hat. Curly hair, and I wear hats, and that's just what's happening in today's world. What did I have on my list? What happened to Ski Mask? I guess he didn't break his awake record. I must have missed it. We also met a girl. We went out in Dover, New Hampshire, and we met another girl who's a bro. Very cool person. But had her arm wrestle my friend. I have it on camera. Obviously, out of respect, I'm not going to post it. But yeah, we're arm wrestling girls. We're calling girls Big Al. We're getting thrown out of casinos. We're doing acid in the ocean. And that was just all in the last 4 days. Meanwhile, these other shows are still watching the clips of the same people. So you do the math. Hey, God bless you. If that's what you like and that's what you want to give your money to, then God bless you. I don't get it for the life of me. I still watch it. I kind of scrubbed through to get past the super chat reading in the clips because Kevin is still fucking hilarious on his own. That's the show. The show is not guests. The show is not super chats. The show is Kevin ranting about normal things, or used to be the show. Now this is the only place where people actually rant about real life stuff, apparently. But yeah, I mean, think about 2 years ago, if somebody were to tell Kevin his show would be watching Stuttering John streams and Shuley streams and talking about a Ray drawing for 4 hours with 3 other guys. I mean, it's just not a good product. That's the fact. So you can ball wash and suck cock and, do that. But I'm not going to do it because that's gay. I put no man on a pedestal. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. I unsubscribed from the Matt and Shane secret Patreon recently. Unsubscribed from Stuff Island Patreon. They're all turning into the same shit. They're all in the same little hemisphere, and it all kind of just stinks now. And I'm also poor on top of it. Ha, ha, ha. But, yeah, not great. Things aren't going great. Oh, no. See, look I can't even afford glasses that keep a fucking thing in. Ah! Talked to Alex Stein on Saturday. Me and Meat had a talk with him off camera, of course. Again, we're doing real stuff, not doing whatever. Unbelievable what's happening out here. Yeah, I can't afford it. Yeah. Absolutely can't afford a new laptop. Bills are backing up, but that's no fault of anyone. Just what it is. I don't really give a shit about Trump getting shot or Biden dropping out. It's all been beaten to death so much. Who gives a shit? I don't. Yeah. What else? I don't really have anything to rant about because I actually leave my house and have fun. So the last thing I'm going to do is watch other shows. I talked to Gino the other day. I told him to let me know if he was doing something today. I don't know. I just don't have time to watch this other crap. I'm doing Kelly P is back this Sunday. She wanted me to tell so all the freaks can get their questions in. She'll post the thingamajig. All right. I really got nothing else. So I'm going to end the stream. Godspeed, everyone. We'll see you soon.